Bowman here from BW1, and let's talk about the recently announced LG V10. We got the opportunity to go to New York City to get our hands on with it and experience, and I want to share that with you guys here. So I want to give you my first impressions of the LG V10 from the hands-on variety. So the LG V10, let's talk about the specs here. It comes with a 5.7-inch Quad HD IPS quantum display with a 513 ppi. It has a secondary ticker display right above that, which is 2.1 inches. It's also IPS, and that ticker display has some customization with it as well too, that you can sort of put different apps, and you can put your signature at the top and a few other things with it as well, and your notifications can also show up there as well too. And it acts as a separate display from the main display as well too, and it can actually, it's kind of always on, which is pretty cool. So when you have it in your pocket, it won't be on, but when you take it out, it'll be on. It can show you the time and whatever you want it to have there at the top while the screen is off. When you turn the display on, you'll be able to get more functionality along with it. So it's pretty cool. I like it. I want to see some more stuff from it, but so far I'm digging it. I think it's, for people with some small hands, it might be a little bit harder to reach up to the top to grab it, but I do think LG's got something with this, and I think it'd be pretty cool to see them sort of expand on it. Now, as far as the build construction of the phone itself, it's got stainless steel signs on the side of the display, as you can see there on each end of it. It's got Gorilla Glass 4 to cover the display to protect it. It's got sort of military grade build all around it, so it's pretty nice, pretty sturdy. It feels really good in the hand. It has a nice sort of back that has a nice good grip to it. It feels very premium, very high quality, and it has, like I said, military grade, so if you drop it, there's a good chance you're not going to break it, which is a pretty good thing. So overall, the hardware does feel very, very good. Now, packing internally, it's no slouch. It's going to come with a Snapdragon 808 processor, which has worked really well for LG. They bumped the memory up to 4 gigabytes, so that's pretty good to have that. Internally, it's going to have 64 gigabytes of storage built in standard. It's going to have micro SD card support, and it's going to have a 3,000 milliamp hour removable battery. So two things that you can add there that a lot of smartphones don't have, which is removable battery, micro SD card storage. You have it right there with it. Now, really, the big thing about the LG V10 is truthfully the camera. So now the rear camera is a 16 megapixel camera with a f.18 aperture and OIS 2.0 with it. Now the front facing cameras are also improved as well too, with a 5 megapixel dual camera. There's an 80 degree standard one and a 120 degree wide angle one to take more wide angle shots with it. Now really, it's all about that rear camera, the 16 megapixel one, because now they've improved a lot of the software inside of it. So one of the cool things that you can do is, now with the G4 you had manual controls in the past. Now with the LG V10, you can actually have manual controls while recording video, this is pretty cool that you can do that. Now within the settings, you can tweak as many things as you want on the fly as you go. One of the cool things is that you can actually tweak out the audio, so you can actually adjust where the audio goes, if it's from the front or the rear of the phone while you're taking while you're recording video. You can also adjust sort of for wind noise. You can adjust the mic level, and you can sort of see it at the top there, left and right, so you can kind of see and measure how it's going to work. And it's giving you pretty much it's pretty much full camera quality sort of controls with your video here, which is pretty cool. It's also one of the first Android phones that I know of that actually records in 24p, so you can get that cinematic quality, and actually has 21:9 aspect ratio you can actually use in the settings as well too to record in that, which is pretty cool. It can record up to 4K, so it can do 4K in 24p, so you can get that nice cinematic look at a very high quality frame rate if you want to. So that's going to be pretty cool for any type of content creation you make. If you want to make short movies and things of that nature, it's going to be really cool to be able to do that here with the camera. So that's really the biggest thing that the V10 honestly has here. You still have your manual controls within your pictures as well too, and overall just a very good build quality and a very good software inside of it. It's running Android 5.1 with LG's UI on top of it. Fast and smooth for the most part. The 808 processor keeps it kind of running there. Typical stuff you've seen in the G4 is pretty much inside of here, but the big things, like I said, is really all about the camera. So let me know what you guys think about the LG V10. We really didn't get anything in terms of pricing and when it should be released. It's a good chance it's probably going to be somewhere in the October time frame. We do know that Verizon, AT&T, and T-Mobile will have it here in the US when it does launch here, so you'll be able to get it on one of those carriers. But let me know what you guys think about the LG V10. V10. If you think it's something that's going to be pretty good for you, are you really excited about the camera? I know I am. So this is my hands-on impressions of the LG V10. Post your comments below. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube page, and always remember to live your tech world in high definition.